Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new pickups video. I've got some great stuff to share with you guys today. I got stuff from a couple different thrift stores, Walmart, my local game stores, and some stuff I got from my buddy Todd, and eBay as well. We'll start off with the one thing I got from eBay. It's a really cool item. I did not even know this existed. It is a PAL exclusive. It is for the original Xbox. It's the Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 limited edition tin. This was a pre-order bonus that you actually got for pre-ordering the game before it came out. And on the back it says, note, pre-order kit does not contain Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 game. Talks about the game. You get a exclusive DVD containing making of documentary featuring behind-the-scenes interviews with the development team. It's 27 minutes long. Tracks from the Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 orchestral score. Excerpts from the Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 screenplay. Video demonstration of the game in action with commentary from director Randy Pitchford and historian Colonel John Antle, which is 14 minutes long. There's a Brother in Arms trailer for 4 minutes. You also get Private Johnny Riva's Diary, which is an 8-page book produced by Penny Arcade, and exclusive postcards featuring historical image and documents with the commentary by writer and historian Colonel John Antle, U.S. Army retired. Really cool. It's in really good condition. Has the little book there that I talked about, that little 8-page book, little diary, which is pretty neat. Also has a little thank you note from Gearbox Software talking about the game. And then you also have the little postcards, which is cool. There's some little maps on the back. It's a cool little image and stuff. Pretty neat. And then there's also another one here that looks like a little document and stuff, which is pretty neat. And then, of course, the DVD itself. So, really cool. I love the Brothers in Arms series. And when I saw this, I had to have it. And it was from a local seller, too, here in America. So, I didn't have to import anything. And it was like only $15, which is awesome. Because it actually goes for a little bit more money over in Europe. And it is in really, really good condition as well. This thing was really taken care of. There's really no rusting on it. There's a little bit. But I feel it just adds character to it. But I thought this was an amazing addition to my collection, especially after getting that Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 Collector's Edition for 360. Now I have a cool limited edition for my original Xbox. Really neat. I wish we would have got this released here in America, but this is an awesome new piece to my collection. Now we'll move on to, I got a couple t-shirts at Walmart. Walmart always has a whole bunch of shirts. I was checking it out when I was doing some food shopping there and saw they had some cool gaming shirts there, and they were only like $9. And I got this really cool original Super Mario Brothers t-shirt there. Pretty neat. And they had a cool old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the ones from the 80s and 90s that I loved. So that is awesome. Got both of those for $9 from Walmart. I love gaming t-shirts. I have so many of them now. So those will be making their way through my rotations. And now we'll move on to stuff from thrift stores. This first one is from that thrift store that all the proceeds are donated to help the animals. They have games once in a while, but not always. I found one PS3 game I was interested in adding to the collection. And that was a copy of Resistance, Fall of Man. It was only $3. And I picked it up because it's in pretty good condition. And it's going to be a little upgrade for the copy that I currently have. So that was a great find there. And then I went with my buddy Todd back to his hometown. And that's where I went back to that mom and pop thrift store where I've got some good stuff like the Jungle Green Nintendo 64, that Fire Orange 64, and several games. And I went down there and I've helped them test stuff out. They had a new shipment of stuff in, and I picked a few games there that I wanted. First up, this is a really cool find. It was only $1. It's a PlayStation demo disc, but this is one from Pizza Hut. Now, I had one of these. There's, I think, 3 total, but I did not have this one, and I did not have it with the sleeve. And what was really cool is there was actually a sale, or not a sale, a contest with these where you could win prizes and stuff, and your disc would tell if you won or not. This one says, sorry, try again. And this was disc 1. There was a disc 2, and there was one other one that I have. I just need to get disc 2 to have them all. Loved demo discs back in the day, and this is just brings back so much memory because I remember these at Pizza Hut and actually getting them back in the day. It was really cool, getting these. I think they were only like $5, or they might have been like free if you bought a large pizza or something. But it had some cool demos on there. You could win up to $500,000, and there was other prizes too. But Final Fantasy VIII demo, Crash Team Racing demo, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater demo, Ape Escape demo, and Cool Borders 4 demo. So a cool little blast from the past for only $1. That was awesome. This other one here, I already had it, and it's a little beat up, but it was only priced at $2, so it's hard to say no, because this goes for like 30 or plus more, and that is Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. The case is beat up, but the discs are both in there. It is missing a manual, but I already have this game, but I could not say no for a backup copy, as well as you can also link this up between 2 PlayStation 1s and play with a buddy, which I would like to do. I just got to get a link cable for my PlayStation 1. You can actually play 2-player with that, but you need 2 copies of the game, so now I do. So that was a great find for $2. Got a 360 game there. I didn't even know this was on the 360. I have the Xbox One version, but I figured I love this series, I might as well get the 360 version as well, and that is Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and that was also priced at only $2. It's in good condition. Disc is scratch-free, so that was a great addition to the collection. I did not even know they had a 360 version of this as well, so I'm glad to have that. And then my favorite find there, this was $20, but a great deal for this game. This is a backup copy. I already have it, but this is a game I love on the GameCube. This is the player choice version, and that is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And it was priced at $20, which is a great deal for this, because it goes for like $50 to $100 here locally. Online, it goes for a bit. It's in pretty good condition. It's complete with the manual. Disc is nice. There is a little water damage to the cover underneath with a little discoloration, but it really doesn't detract at all from the game. Love the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for GameCube, and now I have a backup copy. $20 was an amazing deal for that, so that was really cool. I love going to that little thrift store. I find amazing stuff there, and they're always giving me good deals, and so I can't wait to go back again this year and see what else cool stuff we can find. Now we'll move on to stuff from my local game stores. Found another PSP game, and this is one that I needed for my collection, and that was Need for Speed Shift, which I'm trying to get all the Need for Speed games on the PSP. This one was only priced at $8, and it is complete, so that was awesome. I think I only need maybe 1 or 2 more, and I'll have all the Need for Speed games for PSP, which I love the PSP, and I love Need for Speed, so that was a great addition. And now I've got some more Xbox One / Xbox Series X games. First one here, I'd never heard about it. I was just reading it. It was only $5. It looked really fun. And it's called World to the West by Rain. And it says, play as 4 heroes, each with their own unique identities and abilities, uncover strange clues, old secrets, and magnificent powers. Face your enemies head on, track them, or puzzle your way around them. Find your way home through the ancient ruins of the world to the west. Just looked kind of cool, like a little indie game, but a physical version. And it looked kind of neat, and so I'm looking forward to checking this out. And, you know, even if it's not that great, it was only $5, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that is. Next up, this is a great find. My buddy Todd actually has this. I need to get it for my collection. This is the XCOM 2 collection. I already own XCOM 2. This was $12, but this has all the DLC packs. War of Chosen expansion pack and 4 DLC packs, and it's all on a disc, because there's actually 2 discs in there. Also has a cool manual, which you rarely see Xbox One and series games with manuals, but it did have a manual. And so now I have all the DLC for that, which I figured I might as well buy this for $12 instead of paying like $20 for the add-on content when I can get it cheaper on a physical disc than buying the digital version of it. So really happy to have this in the collection, as I do love the XCOM series. So if you are a fan, I would recommend get the XCOM 2 collection so you can get all the DLC on a physical disc for your Xbox One and Xbox Series console. Was really happy with that. And another one here is one that I wanted to play forever, and they had this Pro Edition, and that is Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and this was only $20. They had regular ones for $20. Comes with some bonus stuff, a steel book, some little cards and stuff. Obviously the digital content was probably redeemed, but I figured I might as well get this Pro Edition, which I had a hard time looking up stuff about this, because a lot of Call of Duty releases, you know, they always release multiple versions, sometimes like 3 or 4 or 5 different kinds you can get. But I had heard good things about Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I love the Black Ops series, and I had never played 3. I finally have it in my collection. I am looking forward to playing through the story. I don't do any of the online multiplayer in Call of Duties these days. For me, I just like getting them for the story. I love Call of Duty, and I like Black Ops, so I'm looking forward to playing Black Ops 3. So that was a great find. And then I got some more strategy guides there, which, you know, I'm plugging away here, trying to get the last of the strategy guides I need for my collection. I'm actually surprised I did not have these, so I was glad to get them. First up, for $5, I got Devil May Cry 2, which I love the Devil May Cry games, and surprisingly, I only had one Devil May Cry strategy guide. So now I have number 2. Also for $5, they had Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, in really good condition. So I was happy to find that. For $10, I got this Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls, the official Nintendo Player's Guide for Game Boy Advance. Love the old Final Fantasy games, and that's a really cool one for Game Boy Advance. Now I have its strategy guide. And which is cool is this 50% off sticker is actually an old EB Games sticker, so I'm just going to leave it on there. Just kind of a blast from the past, remembering from a company that's no longer around. But I remember they used to put these red stickers on stuff when they did clearance sales and stuff, so that's really cool, neat find. Next up, for $5, this was a great find, is the strategy guide for Dante's Inferno, which I actually own this on the 360. It is backwards compatible on Series X, and I did want to go back and play through it because I did miss collectibles and stuff, and it's been so long I don't really remember the story at all, and there's 2 different ways you can play, good or evil, and so this strategy guide will be great for finding all the collectibles and stuff that I missed, as well as great strategies and tips, so that was a neat find. Got another Grand Theft Auto strategy guide, which I'm trying to get all the Grand Theft Auto strategy guides, and I completely forgot about this one, and it's usually priced pretty high, but it was only $8, and that is the Grand Theft Auto Double Pack, which has Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and it has the specific stuff for the original Xbox versions. It also has maps and all the missions and stuff in really good condition. A really neat find and great addition to my collection, so I was happy with that. Next up, I got another strategy guide, another collectible hardbound guide. I love these. These are my favorite, and I did not have that for this game. And that is Halo 5 Guardians. The collector edition. It was $15, and it did come with this little. I think you could cut this out and build. Cut out the 6 shapes, yeah, with a hobby, and you could build. Looks like you could build a Spartan lock little dude or something. So that was in there. Really good condition, and this was one of the only Halo books that I was missing, so I'm glad to have this in the collection now. And the last strategy guide is one I'm surprised that I did not have this in my collection already. I thought I did, but obviously I did not, and I have beat this game a couple different times. I do want to beat it in the Master Chief collection, so this strategy guide will come in handy because there are secrets and collectibles and stuff, and that was Halo 3 ODST. It was only $10. It's in really, really good condition, so I got that. So I pretty much have almost all the Halo strategy guides. There are a couple I think I might need, maybe 1 or 2 other ones that I am missing, but I would like to get those knocked out. So that was an amazing find there, getting all these strategy guides. And all this stuff is that I found over the past like month or month and a half and stuff, finding things. And then I got 2 things here from my buddy Todd. One of them was a gift. The other thing I traded him for. So first thing he gave me was this Red Dragon little PC speakers, which you can also connect them together to make a sound bar, which I have old PC speakers, and he doesn't use these anymore, and thought I might enjoy having them because they're still in the box. So that's kind of a neat gift, so thank you so much for that, Todd. And then this next thing I was really, really excited to get from him. He was getting out of having this, and that is the Nintendo Switch OLED. So he traded me his Nintendo Switch OLED for my trade credit and the money I had saved up from trading in games to my local game store. So I gave him all that money. So all my money I had saved up for my PlayStation 5, I actually used to trade for his Nintendo Switch OLED. Only because I know I would use the Switch OLED more than I would a PS5, and I still got tons more stuff to sell. So we went there, and I used all the money I had, and I bought him a whole bunch of Xbox One and Xbox Series games, a bunch of used ones for his collection, because he was just going to trade in his Switch to them, and they're not going to give you a whole lot of money when you trade them in, and he knows that I would really enjoy it. He's already given me the box, which is back there by the Marios, so I do have it complete in the box. And he knew I would enjoy it, and I got an incredible deal on it with the trading, so it really didn't cost me anything out of pocket, because with my local game stores, when you buy stuff, you actually earn money back into your account, and I had like $70 in there, and then I had like $80 some in my credit from selling games to him. I still have a ton more boxes to sell, so it's not a big deal. And I figured, you know, might as well take advantage of getting a Nintendo Switch for especially the OLED model, for such a great deal, when I can just keep saving up for a PS5 in the future. And, you know, honestly, like, there's not a whole lot of games I want to play for the PlayStation 5 right now, so for me, having to wait a little bit longer doesn't really bother me at all. But it came with some accessories and stuff, so we got the Switch OLED here, which has the cool white Joy-Cons. It has the bigger screen, it's brighter. I've been playing this, I really like it. It's a great companion to my regular Nintendo Switch. It also has its own new dock, which is really cool because it actually has a built-in LAN port, where the other Nintendo Switches, you know, I think it's only just wireless. It doesn't have that built in, so it has a new dock there, which is cool. And then he also had this really cool Switch bag that able to keep all the cords and everything is in here, and you can take it with you on the go. So, really incredible find. Thank you so much, Todd, for hooking me up with this deal on this Switch OLED. Pretty much didn't cost me anything other than my trade credit and then the money that I got from spending money at my local game stores, which I'm starting to rebuild that. And he was able to get quite a few original, or not original, but Xbox Series and Xbox One games he wanted for his collection. I got myself a new Nintendo Switch OLED, so that was really awesome. Really do love the Switch OLED. It's crazy how much brighter that screen is when compared to the original Nintendo Switch that I have. So I've got two Nintendo Switches, which is awesome, and my profile works on both. And I can play multiplayer games together now by having the two Switches, which is awesome. So thank you again so much for that, Todd. So there you guys go. That's my pickups. You know, it's not a whole lot of stuff. You know, I'm not like buying tons and tons of stuff, you know, just getting a little bit of stuff here and there. And then when it builds up a bit, you know, film a video and show you guys. You know, I got some games, some strategy guides, a new console. I got some t-shirts and stuff. Some good stuff. But I'd love to know what you guys have picked up lately. If you guys have a pickups video, let me know. I'd love to check it out. Let me know what you guys have been picking up lately in the comments. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have such an amazing day. And Sleepy will see you next time.